Oh gosh, Diane, I dropped you. Sorry. I'm too legit to quit. I'm too legit to take a day off. Why would I? No rest for the Blue Rose Task Force. I'm just playing. We get good amount of rest, Diane. Because you need rest. You need a rest cycle. You need to balance your rest with your activity to be healthy. And that's really where it starts. And it's about understanding the interchange between health and sickness, or 12 and 6, and how you need an equilibrium and a balance. A balance of Baal. Bell. For whom the bell tolls. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yes, David Bowie is a wizard, not was, okay? And he works for the Blue Rose Task Force. It's real. And all you so-called Christians who have been bad-mouthing him and others and calling these beautiful souls who are angelic souls who are blasting out love and light and truth and using the weapon of choice known as the mouth and the tongue rather than the arms and the weapons and whatnot to fight the peaceful war for humanity. All of you who have been calling them agents of the Illuminati and, whatever, bad guys, whatever term you want to, whatever shit you've been saying, it's all bullshit. Because Bowie's a wizard and he's good. He's good. And so are so many other artists out there who you assume because you have no direct evidence, you assume that they're working for the Illuminati and that they're working for the devil and that they're possessed and all this shit. Because you've been programmed with a false creed, with a false belief system, a wicked system of belief which takes you out of knowing and out of your ability to directly experience your life, and you have to rely all the time on a middleman. You have to be shielded from God because you are incompetent and incapable of handling it. You can't handle it, they say. They have been saying that. You can handle it because that experience takes you to you. That experience of direct confrontation, face-to-face meeting with the all, the Alpha and the Omega, that takes you right to you. To your heart, to what and who you are beyond your name, your number, and all of the other tags, which are not you. Oh, I still got a third of this left. I had my daily meeting with, it seems like now a daily, unscheduled, but scheduled meeting with Ansel in there. There's another 315, Diane, on the performance truck. You probably can't see it now, but that truck right there has the number 315 right at the beginning of it. It's just, and now it's 8:53 a.m., but my clock here says 7:53. Let's continue for a little bit with the wonderful Wizard of Oz, and we're going to begin this today too. In the book house, The Prince and the Pauper. We're going to do fame and fashion and karaoke and some others. So we're going to just quickly get to the end of chapter 1 here, and then I'm going to stop this video and go use the restroom, get a refill, and take you so we can time travel on Time Traveler Road 148 right up here off of Route 20 in Sturbridge, in Fiskdale. Right at the corner of the St. Anne's Church. We'll go up we won't stop at St. Anne's today. We'll go up the hill, up Route 148 to the Brookfields. Time Traveler Road. Really, time travel, it really exists. You're my flux capacitor recording me right now. 88 miles per hour. We're seeing some serious shit, Diane. We've hit 88 miles per hour. You bet your ass I'm a special agent, but not of this world. In the world, but not of it. Just gotta remember where I left off last evening. Here! Middle of a cyclone, the air is still generally still, but the great pressure of the wind on every side of the house raised it up higher and higher until it was at the very top of the cyclone. And there it remained and was carried miles and miles away as easily as you could carry a feather. I don't really need the car on right now, do I, Diane? I don't know why I even had it on. It was just probably so you'd feel the vibration. I can't answer why, but I can tell you how. We were born upside down, born the wrong way around. Raised it up, the house, higher and higher until it was at the very top of the cyclone. And there it remained, and was carried miles and miles away as easily as you could carry a feather. It was very dark, and the wind howled horribly around her. But Dorothy found she was riding quite easily. After the first few whirls around, and one other time when the house tipped badly, she felt as if she were being rocked gently like a baby in a cradle. Toto did not like it. He ran about the room, now here, now there, barking loudly. But Dorothy sat quite still on the floor and waited to see what would happen. Dorothy, gift of God. Theodore. Once Toto got too near the open trap door and fell in, and at first the little girl thought she had lost him. But soon she saw one of his ears sticking up through the hole, so that he could not fall. She crept to the hole, caught Toto by the ear, and dragged him into the room again, afterward closing the trap door so that no more accidents could happen. Hour after hour passed away, and slowly Dorothy got over her fright. Oh, can I just say that is... I mean, I still got like a third of the cup left. I mean, I've had this for well over an hour now. It's still piping hot and delicious. Get one of these mugs if you haven't yet. Oh, because it makes it so you don't have to rush your coffee, because a lot of it's like you don't want to be drinking coffee that's not hot, especially delicious black coffee that's been uncontaminated by cream or sugar, where you taste the coffee, you experience the bitter truth, the bitter deliciousness. Not too bitter though. But you gotta take the bitter with the sweet. It's a bittersweet symphony, this life. Oh, there's another one to do karaoke with. I wrote too many songs, Diane. I'm never gonna be able to keep up, but that's okay. They're already written, right? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know everything. I might be everything, but that doesn't mean I know everything. She crept to the hole, caught Toto by the ear, and dragged her into the room again, afterward closing the trap door so that no more accidents could happen. Hour after hour passed away, and slowly Dorothy got over her fright. But she felt quite lonely, and the wind shrieked so loudly all about her that she nearly became deaf. At first she had wondered if she would be dashed to pieces when the house fell again, but as the hours passed and nothing terrible happened, she stopped worrying and resolved to wait calmly to see what the future would bring. At last she crawled over the swaying floor to her bed and lay down upon it, and Toto followed and laid down beside her. In spite of the swaying of the house and the wailing of the wind, Dorothy soon closed her eyes and fell fast asleep. And there ends chapter 1 of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Let's put our Blue Rose Task Force bookmark card here back in the book. Back in the book. And we will go back into the coffee shop and use the restroom and get a refill. We'll read some of this later. We'll go see Route 148 for real this time, and I'm gonna turn you on and have you face out the window, and I'm gonna find a nice instrumental station music selection on the radio that won't get a copyright flag, okay? Like the one that I found on the way into Palmer the other day on Sunday. Today's Tuesday, by the way, the 4th of April. On Sunday, the 5th of April. On Sunday, the 3rd, on 4/3, I drove into Palmer finally. Please go back and watch my videos of the Palmer experience. The music's amazing, and the whole experience is amazing. It's everything's changed, Diane Scully. Be right back.